Hello again everyone, welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick and today we're going to make a card with the free gift from Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine issue 213, which I believe is the latest. Okay, so on this magazine you get this embossing folder which I've put away somewhere safe, of course, that I can never find it again. And you get this flower die here. Okay, so you do. I shall attempt to find it in a minute. So the card I made today is featured in this magazine. No idea where, but it's there somewhere. It's an interactive card. So it is. Nope. Oh, come on. Why is it always the one you're looking for, the one you can never find? Nope. I'm about to give up. So I'm losing the will to live here. I know, a bit OTT, a bit extreme, but I still can't find the darn thing. I didn't think it was that far back. Oh, it is. It's at the very blinking back. Oh my giddy aunt. Right, first of all, there's this shaped card here, which is like that. Okay, that's the front and that's the back. That's the way I have made it. I've used the embossing folder and the dies. And this is one of the sentiments, I believe. Okay. And then this is the one we're going to make today. Okay. So it's the same design. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces all cut together and joined together. I didn't make mine a spinner card, which this one is. So basically, this is what we're doing. Okay. And I have done mine all the way round. Okay. Now, what do you need? Lots. You need, I recommend using, this is about 180 GSM cardstock. Okay. So I took my round scallop die, which I have here somewhere, and my other scallop straight edge dies. So I took the round one, okay. Then I took one of these ones, put it inside whichever round one I was using. This is too small, but this is to give you an idea. And I taped them together. That is extremely important. Tape them together, okay? And then to get my patterned pieces, I took 2 more dies. One smaller than the outer edge and one bigger than the inner edge. If I can get them out of their packets. One bigger, and once again I taped those 2 together once I had them where I wanted them. And you don't need these 2 then. You tape those 2 together and you run them through, I recommend paper and you cut 4 of those out. The reason you tape them together is so that they are all the same exact size. Okay? That is one of the most important pieces of this project. So give me my dies. Now I've gone ahead and done that because you need 4 of each, and like I didn't want to bore you with all that die cutting. So first of all, you're going to need flowers to decorate it. Now to do this, this is what I did. I cut mine out. Wait, I go and see if I can find that. Right, this is the embossing folder. Simply Cards and Papercraft 213. And this is the stamp and die set. So you got 1, 2, 3 pieces of the flower. You get 1, 2, 3 sections of the leaves stems. Okay? And then you get a couple of little hearts. So I cut out light, all the light bits, which is this one. I used this one and this one. These I did in my lightest colours. Then this one and this one, nope, this one and this one I did in my medium colours. And then finally this one and this one I did in my darkest colours. And I put them in them little containers. So I am going to attempt to make one up for you. So you take one of your lightest pieces of cardstock, then you want a medium piece of cardstock, which is this section, and you want to glue it on. Like that, onto the bottom. Okay? Then you take, and I had the leaves and the flower bits in each one of them. So then you want a darker piece. Now for this you need this section, which is this. You get 1, 2, 3 little bits on this section, and these are all the darkest colours. And then this goes on top, up in there, like that. Then the other bit goes at the bottom, and half the time I didn't bother with a wee tiny bit because it is so tiny. I just ignored it. So this one is then going on down on there. So it is. Husband has returned home. Yay. Right, and that is your flower. I moved it. Basically made. After dropping off TJ, husband has returned home. So we get peace. Okay, and that is your flower base. Then for your, right, this skinny little bit here is just the stem. So I simply just glued it on. I'm not building a wardrobe today, thankfully. Thankfully, that wouldn't be my department anyway, that would be David's department. So, and I just left it to dry. Then for your leaves, you have 2 different sections. Make sure you have 2 different bits. You don't want them all the same. Let me see. Is that the same as that? No. Okay, so you've two different sections. So this is your lightest section. Then you go in with your lightest pieces of card. And there are two different bits of that. If I could get them hooked out, that is. Right? So one of them is this piece. And where does it go on? Where's my flower? And once you've done one, you can use it as a template. Yes, this goes on that piece there. Okay, one of them goes on there like that. Something like that. And then the other one goes on the other leaf. Now, you don't have to be perfect, so don't panic. The other one goes on there like that. And then you want your darkest bits, which are in there. Let me see if I can find my thing. Dark. And there should be another dark bit, a smaller one. Is it that one? No. Is that one there? Right, you've two darker bits. Right, let me see. The biggest one is going on here, and it's not very big. And it's just going on at the base of that one. And then that is your leaf finished. And then the other one is going on. Oops, I dropped it. Where is it? Can't see it. Oh well. Oh well. Didn't want to go on apparently. I don't have any more cut. Oh yes I do. Oh, it stuck to my thumb. Ha! Plonker. I be a plonker. Okay. So that one goes on there. Like that. And then that's your two leaves done. And all I did was stick it all together so that I couldn't lose them, which is down there. One above and one below. Stick. Stick. And then that one's going on top. You taking the dog out?
Aye.
Okay. And that is my completed flower when my base ever sticks together. Time consuming and pernickety is what I would say about flower building. But lots of people like time consuming and pernickety. I'm not too bad. Right, so then what you want to do is you want to go and stick these all on. You want to put your paper layers on top of your white layers, or whatever colour card base you're using. Zeke's just realised he's going for a walk. Like that. And you can tell my die cutting's not perfection personified. It's good enough for me because you're only going to see one side at a time. Unless you're a contortionist, that is. No, I did it a little better with that one. Okay. 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. TJ's just learning how to do double row subtraction and maths. Double row addition it is, actually. He hasn't got to the subtraction yet. He's still trying to figure out the addition. I had the pleasure of that yesterday. So I did. He's not too bad for me. He did it dead on, so I wasn't complaining. Maybe it's easier for grandparents to do the homeschooling than it is for the mothers and fathers. They're too close. Right, so then what you need to do is you need to score those all in half and make sure you do them all in roughly the same place. Okay, so the half of this is 5 1/2, 2 3/4. So you want to put a point. If you're using a straight edge die out the outside, it doesn't matter. But because I'm using a scalloped one, I need to make sure my scallop is at 2 3/4. Okay, and then that will fold over like that. Okay, and you need 4 of those. So you do. So once again, I'm going to put a point at 2 3/4. And do it on all 4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 3 3/4. Right, that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nobody's turning Japanesey. Okay, and then just fold them over. And they're not perfect each time, so don't worry about it. It is not a necessary requirement for them to be perfect. You just have to work. So what you're doing, you're going to take your point bits and stick them together. Okay, and do that. Make your point bit, the bit that's pointed in half, and keep them all together at the top, and it makes it easier to line up them. Come on. There. Okay, and then you have to put glue on the last 2 sides of it. I'm just putting a bit more in there, for that one seems to have come apart. Okay, and then you put your last pointy bit at the top so that the scallops all pretty much meet, and then hold them all together. Or attempt to, anyway. It takes a little bit of patience. It's quite easy done. It's a lot of die cutting, but it's quite easy done. And then just go back round and stick glue in the bits that's not actually 100% stuck yet, like I did. Make sure they're all stuck together. Oh, wait, I'll let the dog out. Okay, so for this card here, because these flowers are slightly heavy, I took a 1/2 inch acetate strip and I stuck it in behind. And I've gone ahead and done the same on that. I've just stuck it in there and it's going in there like that, just to support your flower heads. Nothing too fancy schmancy, you know. Oops, I knocked it off. Like that. Takes it a minute or two for that collal to dry on acetate. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and stuck my first flower on. So I need to find another couple. We use the one we just made. And then we'll use this. Oh, that one's pink. I don't want the pink one. Oh, maybe we do, because I've no more bases on me. Oh yes, I have. Right. I just need to glue my flower head on. Like that. Okay. And pop it down there to dry. Come on, stick. Stick into me, but not to the bit you want it to stick to. Right, so we're just going to glue our other one on then. And put it on there. Okay, and then you want to put a little bit of collal at the bottom to hold your head onto your acetate. I knew I'd get there in the end. And then the last one is going on there. There. He's waiting for David to take him out. That's what he's barking for. Okay, and that is that. But there's one vital thing you need to do in this that I forgot. I meant to do it before I started. If you look at this, it won't stand up. It will roll. It will roll. It won't stand up. So what you need to do is take your scissors and you need to trim the bottom scallops so that your card will then sit up like that. So there's that one there. I just trimmed the bottom scallops off and the card now sits up. Okay, so right, now all we need to do is do our sentiment, and I have cut stamped and cut my sentiment already. It's from the stamp set you get, and this one I'm just putting hello on. Okay, like that. The other one I did Happy Mother's Day because it came with it, and this one I'm just doing hello. And there you go. That is your, can't remember what they called it. What did they call it? I don't see the name. I don't see a name. So it's a circle aperture card. That's it. That's all I'm calling it, because it's a circle card and it's got an aperture in the middle. Did they call the other one anything? No. No, I don't see anything. And there's a couple more versions where they've done squares. And that one's done with a tag. So, options, people, options. And then they put string and made theirs into a spinner card. Whereas I used the free gift and decorated mine. So that's that one. And that's the first one. So I do hope you like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to subscribe, that would be awesome. Hope you're all staying safe and well. Till next time, check you out.